All right, Bobby, you're our intro guy.
Today is a special day, and today is a podcast where we talk about that special day. I'm Bobby Parker.
And I'm Joey Nickel.
Welcome to Today Is.
All right, okay. Welcome to Today Is. It is, we have a, it's very sad. We're very sad. You know what's funny is you are wearing a shirt that says you're a stand-up comic, and so am I. This was not planned.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm wearing my World Series of Comedy shirt from when I was in the World Series of Comedy Festival. And I almost wore my Jaguars hat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To in solidarity with my depressed brothers who are having a tough week. We're having a tough week. I am sad. I am both sad that we lost that game on Sunday, and I am also pleased with the season.
I'm very happy with the season.
I'm very happy with the season.
The season was beyond expectations for me. I was hoping for a winning record.
Yes, right. Yeah,
that was the hope. Like, hey, I think we'll be pretty good, but it's going to take some time to learn. And they blew me away with how good they were. I'm sad that they lost the game, but I think the Bills might win it all.
I think the Bills have a good chance, which I really like Josh Allen. I do too. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he's the best quarterback to have never made it into the Super Bowl. Not necessarily the best quarterback who hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Right.
I would say that's probably like Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Somebody like that. But I would say the best quarterback who hasn't made it to the big game. And probably the best quarterback with the most postseason wins, too.
Yeah.
Because he's had so many playoff wins and yet has not been able to make it to the Super Bowl. So I am hoping that the Bills, no animosity to the Bills now. There's just a few things that I wish we had done differently on the Jags side that I feel like could have won us the game, but you never know. You never know what could have happened.
Right.
So it's hard to say what lost us the game. I feel like we made mistakes to lose the game, but the Bills also played very well. They took advantage of our mistakes, and which is what you should do.
Yeah, and good teams have to take advantage of situations like that. It's exactly what they did. I think Jacksonville it really turned it on in the second half of the season. I think things started clicking for the team and the scheme.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. And I'm really happy with. I mean, first year with this coach, it was off to a rough start when he couldn't even do the Duval right. But it was a wonderful underdog story to see them go to the playoffs. I wish we hadn't have played the Bills in the first game.
Yes, I think that hurt more than most people realize.
We hadn't. They were one of the few teams in the playoffs we had not played yet this season. Which if we had played some of a lot of the other teams we had already played and beat this season, like the Texans, obviously they're not going to have us play the Texans in the first round. That usually doesn't happen.
Well, it all.
I guess it could. It depends on seeding.
Yeah, seeding.
But we, since we were the conference champions,
I'm glad actually we didn't play the Texans because I think their defense is scary.
Are they? Yeah, you know what? The Texans are going to be a force. They are definitely a force. Wait, are they playing tonight?
They played.
No, they played last night.
They played Monday night.
They played Monday night.
I don't know what day it is.
Today is I don't know. I don't know what day it is. They played. Okay. Yeah, this is. I don't know what day this is coming out. I want to say Friday or.
Okay.
No. What's the date? Friday. Friday is the. Okay, Saturday. This is coming out Saturday. Because I think it's the 17th.
Yeah, they played way back on Monday.
They played way back on Monday. In fact, tonight. Are they playing again?
No, because I don't think they're going Monday to Saturday.
Yeah,
I think
they're
going
to make them go Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Sunday.
Yeah, they'll probably go Monday to Sunday. Anyway, I'm rooting for the Bills. I'm in the playoffs right now. I like Josh Allen. I hope he makes it. My wife's family is from the Buffalo area.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that.
Her dad was born in Niagara Falls, which is about 30 minutes north of Buffalo.
Yeah.
I performed in Buffalo at the comedy club there in Buffalo.
Okay.
Uh,
You've also crossed the border.
I also
to
crossed the
perform.
border to perform. Have I already? I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast. I did a show in Canada. I did a show in. I crossed the border into Niagara Falls, Canada, and did a show there. Last time I visited, and they told me, and I was getting paid for the show. It was a paid show, and they told me, don't tell them you're there to do a comedy show because you're supposed to get a visa to get paid. But we're paying you in cash. It doesn't. Which, by the way, I got paid in Canadian cash, which was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Which I guess I should have known I was going to get paid in Canadian cash.
Yeah. How dare they use the local currency?
I know, but I didn't think of it at the time, and I was like, well, now I got to do something with this Canadian cash, which funny, if you buy something in cash at just anywhere, if you use American cash in Canada, they will change you with Canadian cash, or at least they did at the time, with no regard for the exchange rate. So if something, which I don't know if that worked out in my favor or not. It could have.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did, but like the cashiers and everybody, this wasn't cashiers. This was like. This was at the bar that I was doing the show.
Right.
I paid with cash to buy a drink at the bar, and then they gave me change in cash, which was Canadian cash, which also they change with coins a lot more than they do in the United States.
Okay.
Those dollar coins or whatever that they use,
Right.
I think they even have higher value coins too.
Like a $5.
There's like
coin?
a $5 coin, I think, in
Okay.
Canada. I don't know. Some Canadian is. Well, we'll find out in a minute if Canadians listen to our show. I have some statistics to go over.
Yeah. Tell us, you Canucks.
Yeah, I don't know. There was I would give them, I like maybe let's say all I had was a 20. I'd give them a 20, and then they'd give me like a bunch of coins back. And I'd be like, I think I need more than coins. Yeah. And I'd look, and like some of them were like $5 coins or whatever. Anyway, we don't do that in the United States. We tend to use paper money. Even though we have dollar coins, those are considered you're considered trash if you pay with dollar coins. No.
Or it's more of a novelty.
Yeah, it's more of a novelty. I mean, I don't even know. They're still minting them.
Yes.
They're still minting dollar coins. Those like gold.
I think one of the weird things is we're still making $2 bills.
I don't think we are.
Well, I know.
Are we?
I know
Alexa,
people that use them.
Are we still minting $2 bills? Minting's not the right word, I don't think. Printing. They're definitely still in circulation. I have a few, and people, they're still currency, but I don't think they're making new ones. I don't think. Alexa, do they still make new $2 bills?
From Wikipedia.org. Production continued until 1966, 1967, when United States notes were phased out. The $2 denomination was discontinued until 1976, when it was reissued as a Federal Reserve note with a new reverse design. The obverse design of the $2.
Yes, the answer is yes.
They're still making them?
They're still making them.
Really?
Yes.
Well, then why did it say?
It said they
They started again?
reintroduced in 1976. So
Okay.
50 years ago at this point.
Reintroduced them?
They reintroduced them. They stopped printing them for a while. They reintroduced them 50 years ago now, and we are still making them. They're just not.
They're not huge though.
common,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're not making as many of them as they are the $1 bill or something. Probably.
Right? Yeah. I guarantee.
My
it's
guess would
not
be
as
the
many.
most number would be the 5 would be probably the most printed dollar bill. You think?
I think the 20.
You think the 20 is the most printed?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true. It's probably the 20. That's probably the most circulated bill. That's true. They're trying to phase out the penny.
They stopped minting it.
They stopped minting it, and they're trying to phase it out, but I don't know. We'll see. That means here's the thing. That's a mathematical issue. If we phase out the penny, that means everything is going to be right now we're making change by a factor of 1.
Yep.
If we phase out the penny, we've got to make change by a factor of 5.
Yep.
Which is not crazy. It's a this or that situation. However, that means all of the computers and the cash registers and everything are going to have to change to base 5.
Right. Well,
Right?
yeah, I believe the stock market did this a while ago, like the options market did, where you can't buy the penny.
You can't buy penny stock anymore.
Well,
or
well,
something.
the options don't trade into penny denominations. It has to go into 5-cent increments.
Oh, okay.
And then the exchanges are the ones that make the difference, and that's where their profit comes from. I think.
I see.
I'm not positive. I don't read up on that as much as I should.
Oh. Well, anyway, that's going to be a huge change. I guess it's not that big of a deal because most things are now just computers anyway. It's software.
Yeah.
Most cash registers are just software anyway. So I think that is, I don't know. I don't think that'll be. Hey, Daniel, you want to talk about money? He gave me the finger.
Whoa. That's something.
So my son Daniel and my son Lewis are numismatists.
Ooh, that's a fun
Right?
word.
You're a numismatist. Here, come here for a minute. We're talking about how there might be phasing out the penny.
And we are going with one of the weirdest entrances in podcast history. I like to point that out.
So tell us what you did this weekend.
I went to a coin convention.
You went to a coin show, and what did you do at the coin show?
I worked for the dealers and made a lot of money.
Yeah. So he volunteered at the coin show and made more money in a weekend than I have made my entire comedy career.
Oh my!
Well, that's an exaggeration, but he did make a lot of money. He made more money than I make in a show. And
Okay, that's fantastic.
yeah, and they
I'll volunteer.
so listen, you got to have if you're going to volunteer, you got to have a good story about what you're earning money for.
Okay.
And what were you earning money for, Daniel?
The band.
He was earning money for band camp.
Band camp. Oh yeah. One time at band camp, I became a whatever it is. Numismatist.
Numismatist.
New Muslimist.
New Muslimist. Yep. Praise Allah.
Phenomena.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Phenomena.
Ba-
Do you know the song?
No.
You don't know that song?
ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Phenomena.
Ma-ba-da-doo-doo.
Phenomena.
Ma-ba-da-doo. Phenomena. Ma-ba-da-doo-doo. Numatology. Numerology. Numismatist.
All right, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. No, but what was your coolest thing you got tipped with this weekend?
$100 bill.
$100 bill.
You got tipped with $100 bill.
Yeah.
3 times.
3 times.
Whoa.
Yeah. What did I tell you? He makes more money than us.
Oh my. Oh, okay. I definitely want to be a numerologist. I don't. What's the word again?
Numismatist.
Numismatist.
Numismatist. I would just. I would suggest we change it to coinologist.
I don't know.
Numismatist.
Talk to my father-in-law about that. What did you get tipped with any $2 bills?
A lot.
Yeah. People numismatists love to do that. They love to tip with $2 bills because it's unique. They tip the bus driver, they tip the valet, they tip everybody's $2 bills. If you get tipped with a $2 bill and it's a thing, then it's probably a numismatist.
Right. That is so. I know one time when I was in high school, way back when, we were at the food court at the mall, and somebody ordered like a small drink or something like that, and it ended up being like 70 cents, something like that, just at the Taco Bell at the food court, and they paid with a $2 bill, and the guy the guy at Taco Bell was like,
didn't know what to do with it.
It's not real. And you're trying to pass fake money.
Yeah. Sure.
And they're like, no, and the guy's like, it's all I have.
Yeah.
And like they ended up calling the police, and the police came over and was like, yeah, it's a $2 bill. And the guy's like, no, it's a $2 bill. Like he was trying to argue it, and just like, no, it's real.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that happening for sure. Daniel, you're getting a $2 bill?
I'm getting all of them.
He's getting all his $2 bills.
All of them. Wow.
Well, I wanted to point out this drink that I'm drinking is non-alcoholic. Bobby was worried for a minute.
Yeah, it threw me because I know I've seen that brand name associated with alcohol.
But this is a no-hito. See how cute that is? They called it a no-hito.
I doubt that they can see that on
See?
the camera, but yes, it is called a no-hito.
Instead of a mojito.
And that means it's lime and mint?
And it
Is that
says,
right?
yeah, lime and mint. And it
Okay.
says non-alcoholic at the bottom.
It's probably fantastic, but I don't really do fizzy drinks anymore.
Can
but
you not have them at all? Or is it,
I probably could, but I don't. I'm just so
your body doesn't process it well?
yeah. I don't have a lot of room
Yeah.
for gas, which is a weird way to say that. But yeah, I don't, and I kind of just enjoy not having anything like that anymore.
These are all your $2 bills you got tipped with?
Yeah, got 8 of them.
8
Ooh,
$2
wow.
bills.
How many dollars is that worth? Quick math.
16.
Okay, you got it.
$16.
Yeah, you are a great numismatist.
Also, you got some silver. How much silver did you get?
1 ounce.
You got an
Ooh.
ounce of silver.
An ounce of silver.
Which-
That is cool.
Alexa, how much is an ounce of silver worth right now?
About $18. $86.
$86 an ounce. So that's an $86 tip.
Yeah, and was it a coin or was it bullion?
Was it a coin? Oh, it was a coin.
Coin. so that inherently is worth a little bit more than
Possibly,
than,
yeah.
than
right.
that beat.
Than the value of the actual raw materials.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, you can go away. Actually, will you get me a paper towel? So,
He's gonna
yeah.
expect a $2 tip.
Yeah, I know. I'm not tipping you.
Oh.
There was a fight. Speaking of paper towels, there was a fight over paper towels. Paper towels are very important.
I gotta talk about the paper towel wars.
Yeah. I need to know about a paper towel war.
So, one of the things we do while we're working for the dealers is we
Coin dealers. I have to say, they're coin dealers.
Coin dealers, yeah. The numismatists.
Numismatists. They're not another kind of dealer.
So we clean their coin cases with Windex and paper towels, and eventually we ran out of paper towels, and we couldn't get any more because we were all in the convention center, and we weren't allowed to leave because we were paging. So we had to get my uncle to go to Walmart and get some more paper towels in the middle of the coin show.
That was the story? I was promised a war in this story. There was no war in that story. That seemed very convenient.
I was expecting kind of a fist fight.
Yeah.
At least.
There was not a fight over the paper towels?
There was some throwing and some other things, squirting of Windex in eyes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Windex in the eyes. I've seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding. That could blind you.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was bad? Are you trying not to incriminate yourself?
What?
Did you spray somebody with a Windex?
No. It was Landon.
All right. Get out of here, you snitch. All right. That is the paper towel wars at the Pages booth of the Florida United Numismatists. Fun for short. See what they did there?
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I can say that name is very fun to say.
Yeah. Numismatists. Numismatic is the adjective. Numismatic.
I think there's probably a lot of them are also asthmatic.
Yeah. They're asthmatic numismatics.
And I don't have anything else with that. I just
All right, we got a few housekeeping issues here. Let's go with okay. I printed this out. I wanted to talk about all the people that are listening out there. We're going to talk about the fans a little bit.
okay.
First of all, we got another update from our keyword searches. Let me see. Keyword searches. From
I can almost guarantee the next time we do this, we're going to be top 10 numismatists.
Numismatists. Yeah, we are. Somebody's going to be.
And-
That's going to go on ours. But we are ranked number 1
Ranked number 1.
in the keyword notable comedians.
notable comedians.
Yes, even though we have no notable comedians on this podcast.
And we only occasionally mention the names of other notable
Yes.
comedians.
Somehow we are not ranked anymore with Brian Bates. That is no longer one of our ranked keywords. Now it will be because I mentioned it.
We're losing Brian Breakfast Bates.
Yeah, as one of our keywords. We're ranked number 2 in California HOA laws, and we're ranked number 2 in revisiting classic TV. Those are our top keyword rankings for Apple Podcasts.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. Now, to our fans, I found out recently, I looked at our numbers. I found out recently that 11% of our downloads are in Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? 11% of our downloads are in Brazil.
I can think of 2 reasons why.
Why?
One, Flo Funny, because she has that Brazil connection. She spends time there.
Okay.
And
You think she's spreading our podcast in Brazil?
I think she's downloading it and people are talking about it. And number 2, my family hosted a Brazilian exchange student when I was in elementary school, and they're probably just
I'm sure that's
just looking me up.
Yeah, and your Brazilian exchange student and Flo Funny are downloading our podcast only
Yes.
while she's in Brazil
And spreading the word.
and spreading the word. 3% of our downloads are from India.
I have no explanation for that.
I can't explain that one either. 90 episodes have been downloaded in Brazil.
90 episodes in Brazil.
Yeah. Only 70% of our episodes are North American. Have been North American downloads.
And that includes Canada.
That includes Canada.
Wow.
So North American, I would say that includes Canada and Mexico.
Yeah, I guess Mexico.
And Hawaii. That would be also Hawaii. So, yeah, only 70% North America, 14% South America.
Okay.
And then I'm guessing, I don't know what percentage Asian. I didn't print that part out. I just thought it was interesting that 11% of our downloads are from Brazil.
Brazil. Yeah, we are big in Brazil. That's what
Apparently,
what I
that's
understand,
that's our second largest market. Our largest market is the United States, obviously.
I would like to say this to our Brazilian neighbors and friends. Bom dia.
What he said.
That means good morning or good day. It's something like that.
If you are listening to us from Brazil, send us an email, even if we can't read it, even if you send it to us in Portuguese, even if we can't read it, send us an email. todayispodcast@gmail.com. Let us know if you're listening to us in Brazil right now. Send us an email. Or India. Honestly, send us an email if you're listening to us wherever you're listening to us. Send us an email from the United States. Send us an email from Hawaii. Send us an email from the United Kingdom, we've had 11 downloads in the United Kingdom.
I would like to say if you send us an email with a question in it, I will answer as honestly as I'm allowed to on this podcast.
Yeah. We will answer any question that you send to us. 7 downloads in Indonesia. 7 downloads in the Russian Federation. Don't email us if you're from there. We don't want to. We'll end up on a watch list.
However, if you can mask where you're emailing from and you need help, we will forward it on for you.
Use a VPN. Email us if you're living in a area that's hostile. Only 70% North American. Isn't that crazy?
That is weird. And the thing is, if we were only 70% in the U.S., I would expect like a high 20% in the Europe, like England, Ireland,
but it's only
area.
1% in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, that's very weird to me.
India's 3%. It is kind of crazy that Brazil is the next highest.
Yeah, I do have some friends in the United Kingdom where I hope they listen, but it's weird to me that is low.
By the way, this does not count YouTube views.
Does not count YouTube
This
views.
does not count YouTube views. So I don't know where people are listening in YouTube. This is only, and this does not count streaming either. This only counts downloads.
Only downloads.
These are specifically downloaded episodes. So
Okay.
it means somebody downloaded the episode to their device. All right. speaking of fans, we do have a fan mail I wanted to read. This came to us before the Jaguars' loss
Okay.
on Sunday. It says, "Hey Bobby and Joe, or hey Joey and Bobby." I gotta get the order right.
Right.
Hey Joey and Bobby, just listened to the episode. You mentioned the Jaguars, and guess what? I've recently become a Jags fan. Not because of you, not because of loyalty, not because of sports knowledge, because of Whataburger.
Okay.
The Jags win. I get a free Whataburger for one day on my way to work. One free meal. That's the whole deal. That's the entire emotional investment. Before this, I honestly I didn't even know what sport they played. Football seemed like a safe guess, but I was not confident. Go ahead and laugh. I'm fully aware. Also worth noting, this episode lived in my head long enough that I somehow wrote 2 songs afterward, one about the broken spoon and one about spork. I will not be sending them. You're welcome. Goodwill Games verdict. Everybody wins. One of you brought joy. The other brought comfort. Oh, yeah. We said the listeners were supposed to decide who won.
Right.
Well, they say the listener says everybody wins. Great episode as always. I will now be quietly rooting for the Jaguars for purely free food reasons. Go Jags. Until this promotion is over, then I don't care.
Well, you know what? There is the old saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
That is true.
And I think we just proved that. We just proved the way the Jaguars can infest people's hearts is through their stomach, notably Whataburger.
I will say the saddest thing about this loss is the fact that I didn't use my last free Whataburger last week after their win last week. And so I let that go, not on purpose. I just forgot to use it, and then I thought, well, hopefully we'll get another one and I can get another free Whataburger. Unfortunately, that is not the case.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do this promotion next year. I'm guessing not, because they probably lost a lot of money unexpectedly, because they thought they would not have to pay out very much money offering free burgers every time the Jags win.
I think that they probably...
They probably did it in every city.
Yeah, and I think that they'll if they don't partner with Whataburger next year, it will be another similar partnership. 'Cause it's a fairly common one. And it's one I love.
What is it? Firehouse had a promotional too. It was like if the kicker makes a field goal of more than 30 yards, then it's buy one get one.
I did not know
Firehouse.
that. Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Which they did last game. He did last game. Shout out to Cam Little.
He set the NFL record this year.
Set an NFL record this
goal.
season, longest field goal. Unfortunately, he couldn't make that one field goal.
Yeah.
In the game, he couldn't make what should have been well within his range. He made 20 field goals in a row and then missed that one in the game, unfortunately. But anyway, today we're talking about New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolutions.
And actually, we're talking about ditching New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, to heck with these resolutions.
Today is Ditch New Year's Resolutions Day. Have you ever had any New Year's resolutions? Is that something you ever did in the past? Do you have any now?
It's not really a resolution. I've got a goal for this year.
Okay.
My goal is to walk/jog 1,000 miles over the course of the year.
Wow. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It averages out to just under 3 miles a day.
3 miles a day.
But I enjoy going on walks. I usually do it at least once a day. It's a lot more easy now that I am smaller and I'm carrying a lot less weight. But I have been slacking a little bit because of the medical issue we talked about the last podcast.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Hemorrhoid update. We need a theme song.
Here's Hemorrhoid's update. Good news today. Oh yeah. Got a tube, got a plan. Pain's fading alright. From the chair to the throne. I'm feeling alright. Hemorrhoid's update. I'm sitting pretty tonight.
Hemorrhoid update.
Hemorrhoid update with Bobby.
Yeah, breaking news, and that's a terrible thing to
that's
say.
not what you want to say.
So as of the recording of this, I have not gone in for the actual procedure. By the time this is downloadable in India and other places, I will have gone in and hopefully had everything fixed.
Wait, so you're going in for surgery
It's
or a procedure?
It's technically a surgery, but I'm not going to be under anesthesia, which is the scary part.
That sounds terrible.
That
sounds
sounds
like the
awful.
part that you should be having.
Yes,
that's the part of surgery you should have at this point.
That is the part that is worrying me the most right now. It would have happened on Thursday, the Thursday prior to when this is available. I am going to hopefully get this problem resolved. And my understanding is that it's going to be about a week of slight discomfort, and then everything should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So wait, when are you going in?
On Thursday late morning.
Thursday, okay.
Thursday late morning.
So yeah, by the time you listen to this, you will have had the procedure, and hopefully you'll still be alive.
Yeah, and the question I asked them, I'm like, what kind of anesthesia? They're like, maybe some local. I said, maybe. That's a that's a tough word. And they're like, yeah, you can drive there and home yourself, and that lets me know that there's going to be zero pain medication.
Yeah.
They're like, acetaminophen or aspirin's a nice thing. I'm like, I want more.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We are on pins and needles. So are
Same,
you.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of needles. A lot of needles.
Yeah. That. Yeah. Good luck with that. We'll have to get an update next week on the podcast. That is it for Hemorrhoid Update with Bobby.
Hemorrhoid update. Yeah.
I'm sitting pretty tonight.
In one hole, out the other.
All right. I think people don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think they died in 2020 along with 200,000 other people. I think that when 2020 happened, everybody was like, "Oh, this can happen in a year. I'm not making plans for the future." Right?
Yeah. Oh.
I just feel like that was the year people really made an effort to not have New Year's resolutions anymore.
I remember when 2020 ended, I just thought to myself, I'm just glad that's over. Let's not redo this.
Yeah.
At all.
Right. I will say 2020 or should I say 2021 is the first year that I started making New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
And I have had the same New Year's resolution every year since 2021, which would be now 5, 6, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah. This will be my 6th time having my New Year's resolution. I've done the same New Year's resolution every year, and I have failed every time.
Every time. Okay.
Every time. And my New Year's resolution is I want to stop shaking hands.
Oh, okay.
I want to fist bump. That is what I want to do. I think this should be normalized. I think we should stop. Everyone should stop shaking hands. And it's not even a germ thing. I just never know when to stop. I never know when to let go. And if you shake hands with somebody else who doesn't know when to let go, that's even worse. They're awkward.
It's incredibly, and sometimes when it's a person you don't know and it's unexpected, you have the weird grip. It just comes in at a weird angle and you're holding them wrong. And it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, you go into, sometimes they start their grip too fast and you can't get your whole hand in there, and that's always weird.
They're just holding your fingers.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with my grip strength. That's always been fine. I do hate it when you get the fish hand grip strength with the handshake. But that's why, just fist bump. Everybody fist bump. We avoid it. I don't mind the, hug handshake where this kind, where you do this and then you pat the back That's fine. More intimate, oddly, but better. I feel better about that than I do a normal handshake.
Right. I feel better about it because the people that want to do that to me, I know well enough.
That's
to
true.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
that's
hey,
true.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's cool.
That you know well enough. But I think we should get rid of the handshake, especially if they're a stranger.
Yes.
But I think we should get rid of the handshake and go fist bump. You ever had the two-hand shake? You ever have somebody shake your hand and then put their other hand? That's weird. That feels very intimate.
It's a very politician thing.
Oh, I hate
it. Because they want to cover your hand so they have power.
I guess. I hate it. I hate the two-hand shake. It's so weird. There is a very, very old gentleman in my church who shakes everybody's hand. He gets to church and starts shaking people's hands. He's got a walker and everything. And one day I had a bit of a cold, but not really. I was getting over it. I felt like I was well enough to be in public without spreading it, but I didn't want to shake anybody's hand. And this guy, before I know it, he's already shaking my hand. I'm like, well, that guy's not going to survive.
You effectively killed that gentleman.
Yeah. Why? The older I am, the less I want to shake hands. Like that's like if I'm in my 80s or so, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe when I'm in my 80s, I'm like, I just need to get out of here.
Yeah, this is the only way.
This is the only way. I'm shaking everybody's hand. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fist bump. But it's hard. Like last year, I lost my New Year's resolution because of a friend of mine, a friend of mine named Billy B. You remember Billy B?
Billy B, yeah.
Billy B is taller than me. He's very tall. In fact, I would say he's over
like,
6 foot.
Yeah, he's probably like
6'3", 6'4". Yeah, probably. So he is. We're in the back of the Comedy Zone, and he is in the corner. And I've entered the Comedy Zone back area where all the comics hang out before a show. And he sees me, goes, "Hey, Joey," and he brings his hand up back there. He's way far away from me. He's like 20 yards away from me, and he's putting, maybe not 20, but maybe 20, but he's very far away. He brings his hand up, which is too high to start a handshake.
Yeah, and he's not just saying hi.
No, he's getting ready. He's walking over to me
man.
with his hand already this high. He started the handshake way too early. So now I'm kind of, before I had a chance to put my fist up to show the fist bump. So I've got and I can't bring my fist up higher because then it looks like I'm going to punch him in the face.
Right.
So I've got my fist here, hoping he sees it. Hoping he sees my fist and he aborts the handshake. But instead of that, he kind of brings his hand down and then rests it on my fist and then does some sort of weird gear shifter thing. And then now we're not friends. So,
yeah.
Sometimes you lose people along the way. Sometimes he almost ruined my New Year's resolution that year. But then I lost it. But the thing is, it's hard to keep. You can't.
Right.
Like I'm just, somebody puts their hand out and doesn't see that I have the fist, or I forget to put the fist up, and then I lose my New Year's resolution.
Frankly, I haven't seen Billy B in a while, so I assume you probably had him deported because that seems very un-American.
Yeah, I know. After that, after not fist bumping, I'm sure he's dead or in jail at this point.
Must be 100% dead or in jail.
Dead or in prison. So Daniel had to correct us. It's dead or in prison.
Yeah, because jail would be a county thing. Prison means he's probably
federal. Probably it's probably federal. Yeah. That's a federal crime.
Yes.
When somebody presents a fist for you to bump and you don't bump it, that's a federal crime.
Right. And the one thing we know is we should believe a numismatist.
Yes. Update. I do have a quick update. Update on the mysterious package. Update on the mysterious package.
Mysterious package update.
Here it is. Our update. This is our segment we're going to do every week. We're going to update the audience on what's going on with the mysterious package. If you don't know, a mysterious package was sent to me from City of Industry, California, and it contains simply a piece of cardboard, and that was it. There was nothing else in this package. We don't know why it was sent to me. It was sent from somebody named Chen. That's all it says.
And there was nothing written on the cardboard?
Nothing written on the cardboard.
I don't want to touch it because it probably
has
contains
anthrax.
Some kind of anthrax
like
or...
I don't know. Maybe it's bad luck. Maybe the cardboard is bad luck.
Maybe it's one of those Korean scary movies things that the lady comes out of the TV.
Maybe it's like The Ring, but with cardboard. Yeah. Anyway, update. There is no more information. That is the update. There's nothing.
Yeah.
So, do you what is the biggest? What's the biggest thing you tried to do with a New Year's resolution? What's the grandest thing you tried to enact upon yourself and failed on a New Year's resolution?
The grandest thing I've ever tried to enact upon myself and failed.
Where you're at the beginning of the year, you're like, this year I'm going to do this, and then did not accomplish it.
Yeah, they've all been like either health related, like, hey, I need to lose weight this year, and finally I did surgery to do it, and after years of not doing anything to change my life, never eating better, never working out properly, all those things. So it's either that or just, hey, this is the year I'm gonna like focus and get a better job or something like that. And I usually avoid those things. I like the idea of a goal, like, hey, like this year, like I enjoy going on walks. I'm not really changing anything. I'm just saying, hey, I'm keeping track of it this year. That's really all I'm doing.
So, do you know how long New Year's resolutions have been around?
How long they've been around?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say probably as long as we've been keeping track of years.
Calendars.
Yeah.
So that's pretty close. Probably that could be the correct answer, but I know that the historians say that New Year's resolutions date back to 2000 BC.
2000 BC.
The Babylonians started New Year's resolutions with their calendar. So the calendar used to be springtime, by the way. The calendar, New Year was in springtime, which makes more sense. I've always thought spring made more sense for the new year. That's when the new growth happens. That's when the winter thaws away and there's new life. All the animals are born in the springtime, all that kind of stuff, so I would say that it makes more sense for springtime to be the new year.
Okay.
And what, Daniel? And Jesus was resurrected in springtime.
Yeah.
Easter makes much more sense for the new year than to celebrate his. We should be celebrating the resurrection time as the new year. I feel like we should. Plus, the new year always gets muddied in with Christmas. It's like we already have the giant holiday,
right?
And then we have New Year's as part of it. It's like let's push that off. Let's spread them out a little bit. We already have Thanksgiving is only a month before Christmas.
Right.
Let's spread New Year's out to April. I know we have Easter in April, but anyway.
Usually April.
That's true. Sometimes it is other months. So the Babylonians started it with their calendar, and it would be a spring harvest time resolution. And also, one thing that they would do, part of their New Year's resolution would be to return farm tools that you've borrowed.
Return farm tools that you've borrowed. So people were borrowing stuff from their neighbors and not returning it way back when.
The new year was the time to return it to your neighbors, the farm tools that you've borrowed. So the Babylonians started it. Now, it did not become a part of American culture or the culture in the United States until the 20th century. So up until the 20th century, we were not even celebrating the new year. That was not a big deal for us in the 1800s. There weren't a lot of New Year celebrations in the 1800s. But starting in the 20th century, that became a bigger deal, celebrating the new year.
Okay.
And ringing in the new year, that kind of stuff. It became more of a holiday. It was the Romans who switched things around to be winter time, I think. Because we go by our calendar is a Roman calendar.
Yeah, the Julian calendar now. I believe it's what it's called.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, or maybe, I don't know, something like that. I looked it up and then did not print it out.
Yeah,
so
I
do not know the whole information. So we as Americans have only been celebrating it for, since the early 1900s.
Right. I will
over a little over 100 years.
I will disagree. I like New Year's approximately where it is, because the lunar equinox, like that, the longest night of the year is December
That's true.
22nd.
Yeah.
21st. I'm sorry, 21st.
December 21st
Yep.
usually
is the longest
21st,
night
22nd is
night of the year,
is
and
the longest night of the year. That's the winter solstice.
Yep. So, solstice. Yep. So that's it. I like that. Okay. Hey, this is the longest night, and then the nights are going to get shorter.
We are past
until
the longest night, and so now our new year has started.
Right.
kind of thing.
I said approximately because I think New Year's should be that night.
Oh,
and-
after the winter solstice.
Right, like hey, that's the night, and then I know Christmas would come like just a couple days later, but I'm like, to me that's kind of the idea of New Year's, like hey, we got from the longest night, now we're gonna go all the way back around, and as soon as we get the longest night again, that's when the New Year starts.
Careful, Backer.
So it is. I like it for that reason. That's the way I've always justified it in my mind
Yeah.
after kind of learning that. But I also don't care.
I mean, there's no way it's going to be changed anytime soon. I mean, it's set to be when it is, and it has been for decades. So I doubt anybody's going to be changing this soon.
You say that, but then you see all the weird stuff happening in the world today.
Yeah.
who
So
knows?
apparently we, Venezuela, we can, pretty soon, hopefully we won't need a passport to go to Venezuela like how it is with Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Maybe now people will start. Maybe now people will understand and recognize that Puerto Rico is part of the United States when now that we're trying to take over other Spanish-speaking countries.
Yeah. I mean we in theory own Miami, so who knows?
I know. If you support if you support the United States government controlling Venezuela right now, then you by principle, you should support Bad Bunny playing the Super Bowl. If you can't have both of them, just so you know out there, if you support what's going on in Venezuela right now, you can't be against Bad Bunny playing the Super Bowl. I don't. That's just how it goes. Principle wise, that's you've got to be. Now you have to be a Bad Bunny. I know he's from Puerto Rico and has nothing to do with Venezuela. But
as far as we've been taught in school, they're the same place.
as far as a lot of those people think, they're the same place. I feel like that should be the rule. It's like if you support what's going on in Venezuela, then you should also that's how you should feel about it. You shouldn't be mad that Bad Bunny is playing the Super Bowl.
I'm so angry about it, but it's mostly because I don't know his
I don't
music.
know I don't know any Bad Bunny songs.
He seems like a nice guy. I don't know.
I mean, he's like the number 2 most downloaded artist on iTunes, so obviously he's very popular.
But what are his numbers like in India?
I know. I doubt he's at.
In Brazil,
He probably very well.
He's probably very.
He probably has great numbers in South America,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
But I don't know about India. Is he? I mean, is he pulling 27 downloads in India?
Is he getting?
I don't know.
Is he getting 7 in the Russian Federation?
Yeah. Is he getting 7 downloads in the Russian Federation, or 7 downloads in Indonesia, or 6 in Argentina, or he's probably getting more than that. In Argentina.
He's probably got Argentina pretty constant.
6 in Malaysia, huh?
Yeah. Who?
Huh? 6 in Vietnam. 6 downloads.
Yes.
6 episodes have been downloaded in Vietnam.
My guess is they were probably able to download 6 of his songs while like sewing together my shoes.
Yeah, probably. I think that's where they make the NFL jerseys. I'm not sure. All right. Well, I think that's just gonna about cover it because I have to go pick up my son from school.
Understandable.
Today is Ditch New Year's Resolutions Day.
Yeah.
So go out there and forget everything you know about New Year's resolutions. Ditch New Year's. Let's just get rid of New Year's. We don't have to count.
Yeah.
We're done counting. I'm not gonna count years anymore.
Don't be a numismatist. Ditch New Year's.
Ditch New Year's.
I don't know why that
don't know.
would really apply.
Let's see. January 24th, I will be at what's next? Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. what's that date? The 21st, I want to say.
That is going to be the 21st. Yes.
Okay, January 21st, I am at the Comedy Zone.
All right. January 28th, I'll be at the Comedy Zone.
January 28th, he'll be at the Comedy Zone. So see me on the 21st, see him on the 28th. See me at Veterans United Craft Brewery with Johnny Mack on the 24th. February 3rd, I will be at Swamphead Brewery in Gainesville. February 3rd, Swamphead Brewery. February 2nd, I'm going way out of order. February 2nd, I will be at Island Girl Cigar Bar in Ponte Vedra. February 2nd with
Island Girl.
with Anna Lepoli. So those are my dates. Come see me at a show. Comedy Zone the 21st. Veterans the 24th. Island Girl the 2nd of February, and Swamphead Brewery the 3rd of February. Any other dates you want to plug? Or?
Valentine's Day in Savannah. And
Savannah, Valentine's Day at the Savannah Comedy Review.
Yep, and on the day before Valentine's Day, I will be Third Space Improv in St. Augustine. So
February 13th
and 14th, the big weekend.
Big
for me.
days. All right. Well, today is whatever we say it is, and you're here for it. See you tomorrow.
That's a good one.
Today is whatever they say it is, and we're here for it.